silent alarms, security footage, and a trail of mistakes. These bank robbers never saw it coming. Here are 5 cases when bank robbers realize they've been caught. Number 5. Smooth getaway? Not quite. Silent alarm foils bank robber's plan. A man calmly enters a Wells Fargo on Greenbrier Parkway and hands the teller a note demanding cash. Trained for such situations, the teller complies. The suspect takes the money and leaves on foot. What he doesn't realize is that a silent alarm has already been triggered, and Atlanta police are on their way.
When you're ready,
Hey, put your hands up. Just put your hands up for me. Just put your hands up for me, okay?
800.
All right, just keep them there, okay? You got me?
433.
All right.
73.
Hey, I need them hands to stay up. You got me? We're on the same page, right? Okay. Just keep them up. Hey, keep them up, dog. Just put them on your head. Put them on your head.
Officers approach, and before he has a chance to react, he's in custody. No chase, no fight, just a quiet realization that it's over.
2453.
Okay. Where you coming from, dog?
4368.
You coming from your grandma's house? Okay, look. Right now, you're just being detained. You're not under arrest. And I'm going to let you know what we're doing, okay?
We'll explain to you right now, okay?
So right now,
Be cool with you.
I appreciate your cooperation first off. Right now, we had somebody just rob a bank. They said they had a book bag, and they've been tracking it. And we done passed you a few times, and everywhere we passed you, we've been tracking a certain thing. So right now, go ahead and stand up for me, okay?
The suspect, later identified as 21-year-old Jabrell Harvey, is searched, and officers recover the stolen cash right from his possession. Number 3. Ohio bank robber's ceiling escape plan fails miserably. It's just after 2 a.m. when an alarm goes off at the Vacation Land Federal Credit Union in Huron, Ohio. Officers respond immediately, expecting to check for a break-in. Everything looks normal from the outside, but as they inspect the building, they hear noises coming from the roof above the drive-thru. Something isn't right.
Come over to the drive-thru.
Minutes later, the access door creaks open, and then this happens.
Get out. Get out.
Hands behind your back.
Officers move in, and within seconds, he's in custody without a struggle.
Who's here with you? 951.
The suspect is identified as 27-year-old Tristan J. Heidel, a local resident. He faces charges of breaking and entering, possession of criminal tools, and safe-cracking. Heidel is transported to Erie County Jail, where he's held on a $50,000 bond. Number 2. Man's bold attempt to rob Bank of America ends in jail. A man enters a Bank of America with one goal: get cash and leave. He hands the teller a note demanding money. After a brief hesitation, the teller triggers the silent alarm, and officers are already en route.
Sir! You see anybody with a red shirt? What? Never mind.
Zone 1 OPD primary.
111, go with the description again.
White male, 20s to 30s, red shirt, tan pants, black shoes.
Hold the station. Sir! Sir in the red shirt! Drop whatever you have in your hands right now. Drop it. What I want you to do is go to your face on the ground. Do it now. Do not move, do you understand? Cross your feet. Put your hands, interlock your fingers behind your head. Do it now. Don't move. I'm going to hold him here until somebody else gets here. I got him. Go ahead, bring it here. And where'd he go? There you go.
1097, I got the rear.
112, he's detained.
That's where it's detained.
You guys see if he was there with anybody else in the parking lot?
He appears homeless. He's probably here by himself. Roll. Yeah. There you go.
While searching him, officers find no firearm, only the note he used during the robbery. Despite the lack of force, this is still a strong-arm robbery, a serious offense.
What we're going to do is I'm going to roll you to this side. I want you to bring this leg up to your chest. Right? We're going to roll you up on your butt.
Else on you before we stand you up?
Now bring both your knees up to your chest. Stand up.
With the suspect secured, officers begin piecing together what happened.
Who did he demand money from?
The girls in the back.
Was it through the drive-through?
No, it's to the teller.
This teller here?
Yeah.
All right. Can you separate her and ask her to come out here and we'll get with her in a second? Thank you.
That's what's going to go. Who's on?
You have anything else on you?
Not that I know of.
You have any weapons when you came in here?
Nope.
Okay.
That's not a 107-66.
Hold on for a minute, ma'am. Spread your legs for me. Wider. Wider.
Yeah, get real, Captain A.
Kenny, how about 14?
Go ahead.
You have anything in your shoes?
Lady.
Keep your legs spread. Keep your legs spread.
Bravo, go.
Go ahead.
I was responding to the 24, so I'm on the east side already. Give me the 22 at Tuscaloosa.
Come on, well, lock my
Yeah,
car.
I'll
Well,
bet you right.
step over this way for me. I got it, don't worry. Step to the left a little bit. Step to your left.
That's what you've done, sir.
Fine, then.
Left one more step. Have a seat. Watch your head. Did you come here in a car?
Nope.
come here on foot?
Yes.
Okay.
104 Bravo. Go.
Anybody come here with you?
Go ahead.
The bank teller recounts the attempted robbery, detailing how it all unfolded.
You know, this is a robbery, give me all your money.
Okay.
And the girl next to me heard him as well. And I kind of like stopped for a second, was like thinking it was like a joke or something, like he was gonna just, you know, say, oh, you know,
Right.
this is, you know, and me and Yvette both just, you know, locked up our doors and just like went to the back. It's like, I'm going to the back. And Yvette's like,
You just walked away
just-
from it?
Yeah. Yeah. And he stood there the whole time.
When you say he had a bulge in one pocket, which, do you remember which it was as he was
It would be
coming?
this one.
So his right, his right?
Yeah. But I don't know what, I don't know what it was.
Okay.
He didn't say that he had a weapon or anything like a gun or anything like that.
Okay. What, the notepad, was it like this size?
It was a medium-sized one.
Bigger than this?
Yeah. He probably still has it in his hand.
Okay.
I mean, I can't, he stood there the whole time. Like, we were going to the back to get him money and give it to him. I don't know.
I was like, he needs to pick a new career field. He's not very good at this one.
Did he, when he came in the front doors here,
Yep.
and he walked right up to you?
Yeah, he stood in the line first because we were doing something, and then I called him over, and that's, you know, he just stood there and he's like, you know, this is a robbery, give me all your money, and he just like read it off the notepad.
To ensure nothing is missed, the officer presses for more details, gathering everything needed to complete the investigation.
And which teller window were you at?
I was at the one that is where the first set of the red block is, where the first block
The
is.
very first red
Yeah,
block, so
yeah.
the most western teller. Hey, you want to take her over? Are you doing it?
Was she the teller?
Yes.
You have her 43?
I didn't get her name. She started telling her story, so I just let her tell her story. This was her teller window here.
Did he?
Officer
pass a
Tussey's
note?
going to take over.
No, he had a notepad, a little bit
this?
smaller than that, in his hand, and he had it written on there. He was like reading it off. He was standing there, and then he came up there, and then he
What did he say when he came up?
just read what was on that notepad.
Did he seem like he was serious, or was he like?
Well,
Could you see?
at
like,
first, I mean, he looked really grouchy, and he just like was like mad, kind of looking.
okay.
And she heard him say it too. Yvette heard him say it, and we're like, okay, I need to leave my window. And he just stood there
Did
the
you
whole
hit
time.
the button, or how did we?
She did. She goes, I told her, go hit the button, just hit the button, just hit the button. Because we didn't, I didn't know if it was a joke or not.
It's never a joke.
I know, but I mean.
Can I get your driver's license?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Here at my desk.
Okay.
The suspect never displayed a weapon, but tellers followed protocol, treating the threat as serious.
You okay?
I'm nervous, I'm sorry.
Okay. Take a couple deep breaths. You'll have stories to tell your children and everybody else. Why don't you just tell me in your own words,
Yes.
just from the beginning, what you saw?
Absolutely. So there was nobody online. We waited on him. Barb called him over. I'm sitting right next to Barb. I'm on the computer right next to her. And he just went up to her, looked at a paper and said, I'm robbing you, give me all your money. Barb looked at me and I immediately pressed my alarm system and the one underneath my computer. I said, Barb, let's walk away. So we walked to the back right there, so I called, and he was just standing there. Like, I thought he was going to run away. He never left. But that's all he said. Nothing else.
Okay. And that's it. Was he still in here?
Yes, he never walked away. He never looked back. When we walked back, I thought he was gonna run. I said, he's probably gonna run. No, and I told the lady on SOAC, I said, he's just standing there.
Did you see the officers come in and get him, or
from
were you
the
in
camera?
the back?
Yes,
Oh,
from the camera, I saw an officer stand here. My manager was walking out as I heard an officer yelling, "You with the red shirt," on the floor, and then I saw when they arrested him on the floor.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So nervous.
Such excitement
Oh my God. No.
on a Saturday morning.
I know, it's so scary.
Yeah, that's funny because I used to work here years ago. Yeah, back when I went to college up at
When it was Barnett or the
it was Barnett.
I just met someone the other day that used to work here also years ago.
I started when they did the 7 to 7 Saturday banking.
Okay. Wow.
And it was interesting.
Oh wow. Yeah. Well, I've been in banking 11 years. This is the first time I'm.
Well, my name's Brad King, Officer King.
Well, very nice to meet you, Mr. King.
And Miss Officer Tussey is going to be the main officer in charge.
Okay.
So I'll see if he needs to get anything else from you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meanwhile, inside the patrol car, he stays silent, refusing to answer the officer's questions.
I do not want to talk. Okay, no problem. I apologize.
One thing's for sure, this robber didn't think his plan through. It's almost like he wanted to get caught. Number 1. 2 heists, $38,000 stolen, 1 outfit. Easy case for police. A man enters a Champaign, Illinois credit union, armed and demanding access to the vault. Wearing a gray hoodie and camo backpack, he thinks he's making a quick getaway, until the panic alarm alerts police. The suspect grabs $18,000 in cash and flees before officers arrive.
701, your status.
To the wrong grade, clear the other call.
10-4.
Safe inside the building.
Everybody's safe? Okay.
I am unable.
Okay. Let's do our best not to touch anything that we know that he touched or whatever.
10-4. I'm going to get out of the business here soon. I don't know if you want to see if the investigation will do anything. This can be a bank robbery or not.
Is everybody accounted for in the building? Just you two? Okay, okay. Yep, let's, and then where did he not go into? Did he go into any of these offices?
He went.
Employees provide a detailed description. Black male, about 6'2", dark complexion, short hair, carrying a backpack.
Both of you will go right into here for a moment, okay? So I can kind of get some information. I just don't want to, if there's fingerprints, footprint, things like that that we can collect, I want to try to preserve that the best we can. So I'd like to go into a place where he didn't go to. So he never came into here, nothing like that.
No.
Okay, okay. All right, so just you two here, okay? Let me get you guys' information. Are you guys okay? Anybody need an ambulance or anything like that, even if it's for stress related?
I think I'm okay.
Would you like me to call you one?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have let him in. I wasn't, he had the gun, pulled it right out, and I was like, I don't know what to do. For all I know, he's going to try to shoot for the glass. I don't know.
And where was he at? Was he at this door?
Yeah.
So he comes to the door.
And I let him in.
Okay.
Because I was like, I was kind of hesitating about it, but I was like, maybe he's just.
Okay, real quick, why don't you give me your best description of him?
He was about probably your height.
Okay, about 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, around there. He was black. He was not like heavy set, but he was, he wasn't.
When you say black male, are we talking dark skin complected, light skin complected? Dark skin, okay.
And he was wearing like a gray hoodie. He had a backpack, and it was a black and white camo backpack.
Okay.
And he had a mask on, but it only covered his mouth. It didn't cover his eyes. So
Okay, give me just a second.
I'm so sorry to say. No, come on.
No, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. No, it's not your fault.
It's okay.
Okay, so let me go. So you said black male, dark skin, about 6'1", 6'2". If you were to say, I'm about 210 pounds. So was he
Probably heavier than you.
a little heavier than me? So maybe 220 plus pounds or so? Okay.
Investigators secure fingerprints, security footage, and witness statements.
Okay. Hair. Do you have long hair, short hair? Could you tell?
It might have been, I think it was short because I couldn't see anyone. He had like a head thing on, but like a cap, but like it didn't look like he had any hair falling below it.
Okay. Didn't look like it was kind of like bulged out, poofed down, anything like that underneath that. Okay. So you said a gray hoodie, pants.
I don't remember. I wasn't paying
Okay. Can you recall what the gun looked like?
It was like a black gun.
Okay. Was it something like this?
Yeah, like a hand pistol.
Okay.
Check this out, mine real quick, and then move back
Let me
up.
think here. Could you, obviously, if you didn't recall the pants, do you recall anything about shoes, anything like that? Because I want to get the description out to officers that are in the area here in case he's still on foot. Did you see what direction he left when he left?
No, did you?
No, I didn't see. I would say he had on sneakers.
Okay.
Like maybe a black and gray or a blue and a gray.
912, 919.
I did see.
The sneakers?
Yeah. And I think he had on.
The officer questions employees, gathering key details to help track down the suspect.
How old do you think he was?
Probably maybe late 20s, early 30s. He didn't look
Okay,
like
black male, dark complected, 6'1", 6'2" in height, around 220 pounds. Thought he was in his late 20s, maybe early 30s. Gray hoodie, what they believe was sweatpants. The shoes were either black and gray or blue and gray sneakers.
in his backpack.
Carrying a black and white camo backpack, short hair, with some kind of a cap on. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just telling you what the backpack looked like.
Okay.
It was prominent. I can remember that.
Sounds like he left out the west doors, but they don't know which direction after that.
And you were in the corner, so.
Yeah.
So you'd come into here, or
We started out in here. We were both in here.
Okay.
And I think we heard the outside door open, alerting us that there was somebody in the foyer.
Okay.
So we would either buzz the person in or go open the door to let them.
Sure.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right. So, Nick went out to greet our member, as we would typically greet our member.
Sure.
And so then he came inside, and I was.
And you were still in here?
I was in here still.
Okay.
And Nick didn't say anything. I'm like, oh, well, who, I'm thinking, who is it? And
Sure.
at this point, I saw Nick backing up, and I'm like, well, why are you backing up? And then I saw the guy's gun, so I came in here and I pressed the alarm.
Okay. And that's the button there on the.
Yeah, we both pressed it because I pressed it. He even asked. He was like,
He said, "Did you press that alarm?"
And after he said that, before I opened the vault, I pressed it.
Bank staff described the entire incident, providing everything they remember about the robbery and the suspect.
Okay. Okay, so he kind of backs you up over here. You said he started over at the.
Yeah, he was right here, and then he ended up going over there, and he stood there for a while, and then realized I was hesitating and stuff.
Because you were behind the counter at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he came. I saw him there.
Did he ever see you?
No, he never saw me.
Okay.
Or at least I don't
And
think
then he
so.
followed me to the back where the vault was.
Okay. What did he? Do we know how much money he took? Did he take any?
Everything that was in the vault today, or at least what was left of what was in. I just took some ones. I don't think
Did you
Daryl
buy
bought.
anything out of the vault today?
Just 50 ones.
So he probably took. What?
He didn't take the change.
He probably, yeah, that's heavy. Not taking that.
Who wants coins anymore, right?
Yeah, he probably took like $18,000.
Okay.
No, who is that?
It's the police officer.
Okay, give me just a second here. Okay. Only 2 employees. They were in here. They heard somebody come through the first door. They said usually they would either buzz him in or greet him at the door. He goes to the door, opens the door. The guy immediately brandishes the gun. Mm-hmm. Is that right? She was in there. He never knew that she to the vault. Got about $18,000 in cash out of the vault.
Camera's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't got to even looking at the cameras yet. Do we have somebody coming to process or?
I'm sure. Investigation's on the way.
Okay.
Let them
Okay.
kind of dictate it down.
Okay.
We'll just get the initial info. If we can get cameras.
They said once he left, they don't know which way he went. So.
Yeah, the cameras should show because that camera. And thank God we just got our new cameras. But this camera that's out here will show all the way to that fence.
Perfect.
And across our.
And then you guys have cameras out here at the outside the drive-through too.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, so we should be if he went either way there, we should be able to see.
Yes.
20 years ago.
Oh yeah? Okay, awesome. Small world.
Small world.
Username and the password for the.
Meanwhile, officers work together to reconstruct exactly what happened.
No. Who is that?
That's one of our investigation sergeants.
I need to, a couple of things. I need to get that.
So they, sounds like they got pretty good cameras. We just got to get access to them. Cameras that go out, cameras that go out this way. Sounds like this guy, these two, she's branch manager, only 2 employees here. Branch manager, he's one of the clerks. They were in this room in here, said they heard that door open, just like you can come through there, and then she said either they would buzz him in or they'll greet him at the door if they're a member. He came to the door, opened the door, the guy immediately brandishes a gun, comes in, kind of backs him this way. Guy goes to that window over there. He goes around back. When he notices that Nicholas here is hesitating, he follows him around back there, goes to the safe, ends up getting all the cash out of the safe, about $18,000.
But the suspect isn't done. Just days later, he robs another bank, this time stealing $26,000.
Check over here.
Oh, sorry. Was it? I seen Tina go by with her dog. Was anybody with her?
Somebody was there.
Okay, so she had somebody trailing her. Okay, just want to make sure.
Make sure that it doesn't latch.
Would there have been any marked or bait money amongst that? Probably not.
No,
Okay.
I didn't have any.
Okay. Okay.
I'm on the phone with Rich, our IT guy.
Okay.
Because he doesn't necessarily know how to access our system here, but they can see it there, so he's reviewing it, he's gonna email me some stuff like.
Okay.
What he doesn't know is that cameras have already caught his face, outfit, and car. His license plate is traced, giving police a solid lead.
He probably plucked. Probably what I'm guessing, like they always do, is they cut through this parking lot, they jump this back fence, and they're into the subdivision.
Straight west.
Yeah, and they either get in a car or they're on foot.
Did he get anything before that wall?
Yeah, I mean, he pulled me to the corner, so
You gonna run this side of the fence?
I'm gonna check up this side, and then I'll probably check the other into the subdivision.
Alright, well, you're far enough to stay behind you now. We know where to go.
RP should still be in the area of 603 East University. He is in a green Cadillac wearing a white shirt.
That would kind of make sense. Maybe they parked there, walked around, came this way, you know, and then retreated back and got in the car.
Yeah, that's about it. There's nothing. There's literally nothing over here.
No.
And you can hang out here and nobody would even know.
Nobody ever know. Thing is like these back lots, I mean, fuck any of these back lots in the way, whatever.
The only good thing was during COVID, the bank robbers did go down. None of them were allowing people into the businesses.
Yeah.
So they're starting to pick back up.
They could
looking for.
They couldn't access it earlier.
Yeah, she's got somebody remotely doing it right now.
Oh, I got you.
I thought you guys had all seen it.
No. That's what we've been waiting on. You watching this? You see.
Yeah. Mike, is the egg ever gonna have?
Have you seen him come up yet?
There he is right there.
The employee called in at 1435, 1435.
Oh, so he did come through the back of that parking lot. 2:30.
Yeah, suspicious at all, does it?
Authorities act fast, securing a search warrant for his home.
Okay. Thought you were gonna run over me. Don't run in there though, okay?
I don't. This isn't even fun.
Huh? Okay. Step back then. Thank you.
Thank you. Are you going to be able to stick around, or do you need us to call you back to lock it back up? I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
Champaign Police search warrant.
Police department search warrant.
Please, search warrant.
Police department search warrant.
Gosh, I thought I was going to get run over for a second. Jesus Christ. You got this?
All of it?
The next day, after 2 hours of searching, officers spot the suspect casually driving around as if nothing happened. Inside his home and vehicle, they discover more evidence linking him to the robbery.
Yeah, hear it?
Beep.
See?
Find one, huh? Found a stud?
Found one. I don't know what clothing. I thought. So we've got some sweatshirts and stuff. I got a black Nike sweatshirt, but I don't know if that's.
It's gray and a black one, I think.
Black hooded. Like black.
Sorry.
Grips like looking gloves, maybe.
Is it a black sweatshirt both times, or is there? We have those gloves.
I don't know.
Definitely a black and Jody's. Let me look see what Corey's.
Oops. So
928.
There's a pretty legitimate looking.
Molten check area near the railroad tracks from Bradley for a couple
that
subjects
back post
in
to
the
the
car,
porch right
and then
there.
also our train
Oh,
car
yeah.
that is so no alarm.
Might be something worth looking at.
928, copy, thank you.
So the high feel, the high
flex.
grip, yeah, high flex gloves, like that.
There we go. Several of them. Okay.
Some indicia. Yeah, supposedly he's had this leak for a long time. He was just really behind.
They find the exact hoodie, shoes, and backpack seen in both heists, matching the footage perfectly.
So it looks like you can see.
You got shoes, Steve, that match?
I got the boots, the sneakers.
Because there's
Yeah.
There's another pair in the trunk as well.
I don't know. I think these may be it. I have to look at Jody.
Okay.
Yet despite the overwhelming evidence, he refuses to admit anything.
So it's not random that you and I are here having this conversation. Right? So technology being what it is these days is what led me here today. Okay? You asked. I'll be honest with you.
What's the technology?
Video cameras, right? Cameras are everywhere. So, okay. So here's what I believe. Here's why you're in handcuffs. Here's why I told you to do it. It is my belief that you robbed the credit union on South Manus on Tuesday.
And why?
Hold on. And it is also my belief that last month you robbed Midland States Bank on West Springfield. Okay. Okay. Were you aware of either one of those bank robberies?
I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, I'm
but here's the thing, I don't watch the news. Like, I literally have no local channels, and I don't watch the news just because.
I don't have live, but it's on the phone.
Okay. So, in the robbery from Tuesday, your vehicle was seen. The person who robbed the bank was seen getting into your vehicle and driving away. Is there anybody else that drives your vehicle?
Why? Been drove. Why? Nobody else. This is mine.
All right. Was anybody driving it Tuesday?
I go to work. I go over Tuesday.
Okay. What time did you work on Tuesday?
I work overnight.
Okay. Well, this happened in the afternoon. So, were you driving your car in the afternoon?
I'm probably here.
Okay. Were you driving your car Tuesday afternoon?
I'm sure I was.
Okay. I'm sure you were too.
But what does that have to do? I mean,
His protests fall on deaf ears, doing nothing to change his fate.
Is there anybody else that drives your car on a regular basis?
Street's still short, as far as you know, or did you hear?
I didn't rob that car.
Still short.
I know.
Getting Peyton back will help a little bit, but they're still short.
Somebody get called on Meyer on the street.
Yes.
But we're running below minimums already.
I don't think they'd be below
Even without
minimum. I don't think we'd be below minimum without them.
Of bank robbery.
Okay.
I thought
I accepted the deal.
Massey said they were at 7.
Right.
With
You know as
7.
well as I do.
Well, I think it would be 6 missing those 3.
The more
Should be at 9.
honest
Like
you
a
are about this stuff,
Pat
the
Savannah,
better
or he might
chance
as
you
well
have with
stay.
the deal going
He's gonna work.
At 5. But does he have enough sleep? Because he was.
Okay.
So he's gonna.
Again, do
make
you
it
remember we
work
had
here
this
for a
conversation
couple
last
hours,
time
maybe.
too? And I asked you,
But
and
do
you
we?
said, no, I
But
don't
that's
really
the problem.
need to
We don't.
talk
I
to
don't.
you now, I just want- So, are you now saying
He's
you
gonna
want
stay
to talk to a
till
lawyer? Or are you?
I mean, I don't know if we can work on maybe trying to get somebody in early at 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait till
You're
they
saying
start
that somebody, my car was
to wake up or call people
How many
that are
of those
coming in on
cars
Monday, which is quite
are
a few
there out?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I mean,
people.
well, yeah. The good thing is it's
How
a lot of
many
younger
of
people.
those cars are out
You know,
here?
it being a Friday night.
Do you have
More
a license plate?
I'm sure you would leave at
My
5
license
if you could.
plates? Did you run my tag?
Well, I don't think you're
Why?
gonna get people to come in at 5.
Did you-
If they
did
have a
you
choice
run the
between 5 and 8,
tags?
they're
You
gonna
understand
take
that we
8.
have license plate readers. Now,
Of course,
Never done.
and they also
Tagadell is one of them.
and they also want to get rotated on the list.
Okay, so you ran my tag from a
It'd
robbery?
be perfect.
I ran your tags.
It's just nice to set the
associated with
rules and everybody knows them.
What's the
I know.
question that you're asking me? So here's the thing.
As many of these cars out here, it brought you with me.
Yes, it did. So would you be surprised to learn that just because you take your license plates off of your car before you go and commit a crime, that we still can't figure out who it is?
What do you mean take my license plates off? For what?
What do you mean?
I wouldn't do that.
You absolutely did. You 100% took your license plates off, drove up from your sister or your brother's house, you went and robbed the bank, and you drove directly back to the house.
In that moment, reality sinks in. Police don't need a confession when the evidence speaks for itself.
If you say so.
I 100% say so. I'm just trying to give you an opportunity to get in front of it so you can get a better plea deal down the road.
If you say so. If that's what you say.
That is what I said.
I'm sure you got all the evidence that you need to point me right.
With no real way out, the suspect takes a plea deal and is sentenced to 14 years in prison. This isn't his first time getting caught. He has a history of bank robberies, including a double heist in 2015. Looks like their getaway wasn't as smooth as they planned. Another case closed, another lesson learned the hard way. Drop your thoughts in the comments.